Hi, everybody. All right, I have a really cool angel question. So, we're going to do some channeling on this and we'll all do it together so we can learn. So, the question is I would like it if you can make a video to explain what different angels do and how calling on them can help with the situations we find ourselves in. So, what do different angels do and how calling on them can help with the situations we find ourselves in? Okay, so I asked the question, Spirit, what are the, let's do this again here. Spirit, what do different angels do? Question number 1. Spirit, what do different angels do? I'm wanting to know. So you, on your own time, can ask these questions to Spirit. Say, Spirit, what do the different angels do? I'd really like to know, what do the different angels do? And then say, how can I call on them to help with the situation, with different situations in my life? So what do the different angels do and how can I call on them? So we're all asking Spirit together. So we'll all ask together, Spirit, what do the different angels do? And then how can I call on them for help? So we're all doing this together, okay? And my experience of the answer is unique to my vibration, okay? And your answer to the question is going to be unique to your vibration too. So how do we get the answer without putting our heads in the way? We have to turn our egos off, turn our thoughts off, and just allow the wisdom to become a part of us. They call this like a download of information. You just feel it. You just get a sense for it. So I'm going to just chill out now, stop talking, swear, and and we're going to get the answer here. So I'm channeling a message. They're showing me a picture. The picture is like a really light white color, but there's also blue in it, and it's sort of a swirl like this, big at the top, small at the bottom, like a tornado, but more of a coil type look to it. There's also a tiny little drop of water that goes right down the center of the coil, just like that. They're showing me it's sort of like an earring, even dangling and then kind of turning. Kind of reminds me of like those eye catchers that we sort of hang up and then the light catches them and they kind of turn, and then sometimes they make jingling noises. They're showing me a beautiful scene of light, reflections, and just harmony and peacefulness instantly shifts and change, and we have really gloomy skies, really cloudy day, feels creepy, feels scary, feels like a Halloween type feeling. As a human being, we're standing on the porch and we are just experiencing being a human being. We are experiencing watching the light catch this, watching its movements, hearing its sounds. And then when the scene changes and it gets gloomy, we look at the gloomy scene, we feel the gloomy scene, we get creeped out by the gloomy scene. We just feel like we're sort of in the midst of the moment. But we aren't choosing to go beyond the moment. We aren't choosing to actually go into the scene of light, go into the scenes of illumination, go into the scenes of the scary clouds. In a way, we are victims to our moments, the good moments and the bad moments. We are just victims to every single moment, and how we experience the moment is extremely physical, on the physical level of just sight, sound, hearing, those types of things. How do we go beyond it? We start acknowledging that we are infinite. We aren't just physical, we're spiritual. If we're just physical, then we might as well just creepy clouds. Pretty catcher of light. Or I want to know more about the essence of light itself. I want to know more about the essence of the sounds that actually make me feel really beautiful inside and feel alive inside. I want to understand, why does the creepy clouds make me feel kind of creepy and like a Halloween type of scene? Is it really dark and scary, or maybe it's just a gift of the weather, you know? Maybe there's something more to this than just the human aspect and then going beyond the human aspect. That's what they're saying right now. So, in the midst of the twinkling, there's a beautiful smile, a very small sort of image of something smiling at the size of, I don't know, let's just say 1 foot on the other side of the twinkly thing hanging on the porch. In the midst of the dark cloud, there is another essence of love, smiling. In the dark cloud, smiling, super excited to showcase its unique talent at creating the storm, at creating the sounds of the thunder and the lightning, at creating that majestic experience called the scary thunderstorm. It's good. It's good. This lovely energy is just saying, it's good. It's beautiful. The earth welcomes these moments of the thunderstorm. The earth praises the thunderstorm. The earth loves it. The earth dances in it. I want you to dance in it. Do not fear the shadow of the clouds. Experience the joy of the harmonies of the storm. This is what he says. And this twinkling is just so soft. Doesn't really have to speak for itself at all, because it speaks through the sounds of the twinkling. It speaks through the sounds of the light catch and that sort of warm feeling that just feels like harmony and peacefulness. Angel is giving a gift to you in this moment to help you feel peaceful, to help you hear the sound of the wind itself, to help you see the gift of light itself in all its different shades of color. And this angel is still sort of encompassed sort of around that sort of catcher piece. When the angel sort of puts the hand out to you as you're sort of sitting on a chair, sort of like a rocking chair on a wooden porch. But you don't see the angel. You don't see the angel's sweet little hand saying, hi, hi. Hello, I'm here. I'm a part of this. This is my vibration. This is my joy. This is my smile. This is my everything. Filling your energy, filling your spiritual atmosphere, filling your moment with me, with me. Get to know me. Why have you not chosen to get to know me yet? So how do you get to know? How do you even know that angel is there? How do you even have a clue? As a human being, you see light catcher, you hear light catcher. Light catcher is all there is, was, and ever will be. Beyond light catcher is beyond the human senses. This gift of angelic joy that is just there smiling, waiting for you to see the next level of comprehension, the next level of the gift of understanding, the next part of the experience. Go beyond the human senses. Go beyond the human senses already. Choose to see what's on the other side of your human senses. So there's this angel. This spiritual message is having us all experience the moment, being human, on the porch, and just being there, experience the light catcher, but just being human about it. In that moment of being human, in this moment of choosing to experience natural sounds, choosing to experience natural images, not like the music's rumbling on Pandora and we got the TV on. Actually turn it all off. Go sit on your rocking chair on the porch, sit on your front stoop, and just sit there and then take in the silence, take in the nature scene, take in the sounds of the wind and the level of the sun. Take it all in and explore the way these different elements make you feel inside. And then ask the spirit realm to help me go beyond these feelings. I'm experiencing peacefulness. What is the angel that is helping me to enjoy this peaceful moment? I'd really like this angel to really nurture and really bring out and really enhance this feeling of peace, peacefulness, warmth from the sun. All of this. So you just choose patience. You're choosing in that moment to say, I'm ready to go beyond human. I'm ready to experience an angelic realm. I'm ready to experience the spiritual understanding of the moment. And in that, instantly, it's like, ooh, yay! A human being wants to go beyond human. It's a really good thing. So now what do? I'm asking her, the light catcher angel. Well, what do we do once we say these things? Sometimes we don't know how to see you or hear you or understand what you look like. She says, you already do understand what I look like. You understand what my meaning is. You understand my role. You understand me simply by exploring only what this light catcher means to you. And now you understand my meaning. Now you understand I'm here with you because you are exploring the love you are having from this gift of light and sound, which is also my spiritual, my angelic, my unique infinite vibration in your moment, in your life. That's what she says. She says, this is me. This is who I am. Choose to acknowledge that you see me by simply acknowledging that you see love through this gift of sound and light. And now you will start to understand that you too see me. The more you do this, the more you will go beyond human senses. It may not happen round one, but every time you start to acknowledge something beyond the human senses, you are opening up to the spiritual understanding of things. My nose keeps itching. All right, itch resolved. Okay. So that's what she has to say. It's just a moment right now. It's just a moment. On this porch, we're sort of letting go of stress. We're all letting go of stress. We're all just relaxing. We're all just letting go of stress. We let go by choice. We choose to hear harmonies by choice. We choose to acknowledge those peaceful harmonies. Or we choose not to. Choose to acknowledge the moments that are peaceful. Choose to take the time to release the stress, release the thoughts into nature. Not into your music, not into your television, not into your couch, into nature. Nature wants to absorb the negative energies so it can grow. How do we grow Mother Earth? We give her our old energies so she can purify them and create more harmony. And after we let go, it is such a gift for us to say thank you. Just to say that to the infinite. Say thank you for this moment. I needed this and I feel a lot better. I feel my senses are a lot clearer. I feel so thankful to have the nature that can help heal me now. It's beautiful. You could even say, I don't see you, nature angel, but I know you're a part of this moment because I can feel that harmony inside my heart. I can tell that a gift of love is here, and I know in my heart it's a nature angel that is here helping me to let go, helping this energy to flow into Mother Earth, helping to heal Mother Earth, and helping Mother Earth to grow, just like you're helping me to grow too. So my spirit guides say, so now we are choosing to explore a new angel, one that we never chose to see or acknowledge. We only chose to acknowledge it because we sensed it within our heart. They say, so you can start to acknowledge there are angels out there just simply by exploring the way you feel within your heart. You have a sudden moment when, I don't know why, but I just felt really peaceful all of a sudden. I'm just going to say thank you to the angel that just did that for me. Angel, I can't see you, but I definitely can tell you are there because my heart sees you. And I could feel the love that you shared with me, and I just feel so much better. And I do feel better. Thank you. There's something interesting here too. about how our minds wonder, was it an angel? Was it a spirit guide? Was it a soulmate? Was it, was it my higher self? Was it an energy shift in the universe? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter the label of it. If you want to call it every single time an angel, that is such a sweet gesture. If you want to call your spirit guides angels, they are angels because they help us through everything. Aren't they too angels? When we are so kind and so loving towards each other, don't we consider each other angels? Angels in our lives. Are we angels? Yes. When we choose to be loving towards each other, we are acting out that angelic reflection ourselves. You can't screw this thing up. If you want to acknowledge that warm and loving moment as an angelic gesture, then do that. And know that it is correct every time. The more you start to acknowledge these things, the more you are tapping into and opening up your senses, because you are acknowledging your senses. And you're acknowledging that your senses are always correct. The ego will say, well, you don't know. It probably was, who knows? If it was an angel or spirit guide, you don't really know anything because you can't actually see. The ego is rude. The ego is mean. The ego is a bully. Just go zip it, put the button on there, sew it shut. Ego, just shut your yapper. My heart knows. And my heart is right about this. And my heart feels the love of the moment. Spirit wants to showcase an alternative version of love. And that is what comes through the gloominess, right? We're so used to, as human beings, really latching on to gloom equals doom. Shadow equals evil. Everything is the most miserable reflection ever. Even when we're happy, we find reasons to complain and explore stress. That is what we need to acknowledge. It's time to let go of. It's time to turn gloom into joy, gloom into happiness. That angel that is assisting with the development of the energy of good chaos. Hurricane, is it good or is it bad? It depends on how you want to perceive it. It's essential for the planet to have these moments. The terrible forest fires, they're essential. Tsunamis that really wipe out cities and ruin people's lives. Unfortunately, the earth has to have these moments. They're essential. So it's destructive, but at the same time, it's purification of the planet. It's essential. What we need to do is start opening our senses up more and start listening to the sounds of nature so Mother Earth can say, hey, I need to have a hurricane right now. Can you please, explore going inland a little bit for a while? When we open our spiritual senses, we are starting to open ourselves up to the sounds of Mother Earth speaking to us. And then we aren't in the way of these moments where she needs purification. And so we need to look at things differently, right? Is it evil? Is it destructive? Or is it a gift? And we are the ones that need to acknowledge it's time to open up our sensory abilities so we can be in better balance and communication with nature. Nature isn't trying to destroy our lives. Nature, it has to purify. And so we need to say, nature, I need to hear you better. I want to understand your needs better so that way our needs can be aligned, because I choose to live a happy life, a long, fulfilling life. And nature will do that for you. Will you figure it out day one? Will you figure it out day two? It takes practice. It takes practice. It takes trust. It takes persistence. Don't give up. If you start an exercise regime, you want to lose 20 pounds, don't give up on day one. Keep going. Learning your spiritual, opening up to your spiritual gifts. it also is the same thing. It's exercising your sensory abilities that are beyond human. Don't give up day one. Give it a chance and keep giving it a chance. It's about the easiest thing you could accomplish in a day. Okay, my intention is I'd like to experience angels more today. Spirit says, well, how do you want to experience them? I say, well, I'd just like to meet one angel today. And I don't know how to see them. I'll acknowledge I'm still learning how to use my third eye. I'm still learning how to sense. But I'm going to trust that when I say I would like to just meet an angel today, now I put it out into the universe. Now I trust in my heart. And then I open up my sensory abilities to see if any angels choose to kind of show up today. Next thing you know, you're going to have a moment 12 hours later, and you forgot even about asking the spirit realm for this. And I was like, oh my gosh, something good just happened. Something noticeably good just happened, or something just happened. And then you have to choose to acknowledge that you did experience an angel today. Do this every single day, and you're going to start developing. And don't let the ego tell you anything about you're not going to figure this out. You can't hear angels. That's the ego talking. You allow your sensory abilities to open up, and then you trust that you will experience an angel today. It may not be like, oh, holy moly, there's an angel in front of me. The lights are changing. My heart is opening. I'm having an extraordinary human awakening moment. It's like this super eruption moment that we all want to have. It's going to be a baby step. Baby steps turn into massive, giant footprints in your life. You keep having these moments, and then you start acknowledging them, and it's amazing how quickly they will just really start to erupt, and you're going to start noticing more and more and more things happening, spiritual moments and experiences. So, going into the scene with the storm, human stands up from this rocking chair. Human chooses to go down their front porch steps and come out and stand in the middle of a prairie, open their arms up to the sky, and look into the sky itself. My spirit guides say, so they're looking into the sky? It's like, yeah, that's what they're doing. They're saying, again, so they're not looking at the clouds. They're not looking at the raindrops. They're not looking at the light. They're looking into the storm? That's a good point. How often have we looked into something? Not just saw the features of it, but actually chose to look beyond just the features and look into something. How will you experience the angels? How will you experience the spirit realm? How will you experience beyond the moment? If you just choose to see them at the surface level, you have to look into things. When human beings look into things, they start researching, they study, they investigate, they go deeper than what is on the surface. They're trying to solve a murder mystery. If they just look at what's there, they're just going to see a mangled body and this stuff. They have to look into the scene in order to find the details and the facts they need to make the decisions that they make. And so again, we have to look into things, not just see them on the surface, but look into them by looking into the feelings of our hearts. Allow the feelings of our hearts then to project the wisdom beyond us and into these moments so we can see beyond the moment. The heart is essential for going deeper within, but then bringing that depth into the outer reflection. The more I do this work, the more I discover that what we see on the outside is what actually is a projector, like the heart running as a projector. The projector then putting out the experiences around us so we can work on different energetic vibrations that result in difficult coworker or difficult job, or I keep winning the lottery for some reason. We don't know why. You won the lottery 3 times now and I can't. It's just the projection of energy inside projected around us into the experience, energetic experiences. that turn into storms and turn into beautiful light catchers, turn into nature and flowers and trees, turn into us in this moment, sitting on a rocking chair on a porch, taking all of this in as either a human being or a human being going beyond human and experiencing the spiritual explanation, the spiritual moment, the spiritual energy, the angelic gifts of all of this creation taking place together. Sunny day catches light catcher. Clouds start to brew, begins to rain now. We're experiencing nature in this whole time. We're having all of these moments that are very spiritual, creative, and a gift. So they're wanting to showcase angels in 3 ways here. 4 ways, they say. The 4th way is the human being who is acting as an angel. They say, we've seen an angel that is catching your attention through the light and through sounds and through harmonies that help you feel peaceful and help you feel love in your heart and help you relax, help you release stress. We have an angel of nature also assisting with this gift of healing your body, helping you to release stress, helping to enhance your experience of peacefulness. Angel doing this work to heal you, and then doing this work also to create the balance between the energy harmonies of Mother Earth and your body and all of that. And then we go beyond to angels that are part of the gift of purification of Mother Earth. They may be more on the destructive end of things, but they too are beautiful. And a lot of people love the sound of rain. A lot of people love the sound of thunder and like to watch storms. So that too can be a healing moment. That too can be a purification for your own human senses. And so angels that purify our senses in different ways, right? And then human beings who purify our senses by just being so sweet and so kind and like an incarnate angel, right? So let's start doing this thing. Let's start choosing to see love everywhere, in all things. Zip it, ego, and sew the button on. We're not having it. Don't care what's in the news. Don't care what's in the newspaper or what's in the crazy Facebook streams that really tug at our heart and piss us off and make us feel stressed out, and that drive to work and this and then that. Just let that stuff go. That's not the value. The value is every single time love. Every single time. It is the value. If we dwell on the darkness, then we experience the darkness. If we dwell on the love, now we are balancing and reharmonizing and connecting with the beautiful gifts of the angels and the spirit realm and beyond the human senses. So I hope this is a helpful video. I hope this video answers your question. It's kind of fun to explore how we can connect with angels, what angels are like, how angels are a part of our lives, how we can go beyond human, how to see angels in different ways, and how we can be angels too, because we don't always think about that. All right. That's all I'm going to share for this video. And if you're interested in connecting with me one-on-one, I would love to visit with you. I share spiritual healing and psychic wisdom at my website at abbynormalswisdomquest.com. Thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting my channel.